Hello! Hello, everyone! Hello! It's me, SanchoTheBold, and it is her! Mother!
Hi!
My mum's on stream! Hello, Anxious! Anxious says, hi, Mummy Sancho. Hello! This is gonna be a big one. This is the second big fight we've had with a guest after the initial one with Kaylin. That was the tier list of all his fidget toys. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to have a bit of a tournament style situation going on between the UK's latest and greatest chocolate confectionery, basically. So for the first time ever, we're going to be showcasing what the UK has to offer in terms of chocolate. So before we sort of like get into everything, we want to determine who the king of UK confectionery actually is. Mainly because it's, you know, it's a bit of a Halloween special, and we're just gonna enjoy ourselves and just eat as much chocolate as possible. Obviously, we have a wide selection. Some of them we have a lot more of, some of them we don't. But regardless, we're going to enjoy it, and hopefully, you lot enjoy it too. So yeah, it's going to contain 16 of the UK's top chocolates. That's voted by the UK public. So that's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with her. That is just the UK and what we believe is a top dog, basically. So I got my hands on as much as I possibly could, and they're all going to be seeded from 1 to 16. And each round we go through will tell you each seed, where we think it should go, whether we think it should go through to the next round. It's just a knockout style tournament. And in general, we're just gonna, enjoy ourselves. There's no jam here on YouTube. Do I have a cat? There's no cat. Oh, no cat jam in here. So okay, let's play some music. We'll enjoy ourselves. Let me turn the page because I've got some facts about each of the chocolates that's coming up. And for people a bit, especially anxious, people that are new to the whole situation, because you might come from anywhere in the world, we'll just have some facts and we'll have some little nuggets of information to tell everyone what the UK chocolate scene is about, pretty much. And we could have gone, I was contemplating whether we go chocolate and sweets in the same tier list, or if we just went chocolate. But I was talking to Ben, and he seemed to think that, yeah, if we go down just the route of chocolate and sweets, one of them's going to prevail, and the other one's just going to not get very far. And I feel like if we did do chocolate and sweets, chocolate would probably win out anyway. So we'll just keep it on the whole chocolate scene. Try Mario. Oh right. So there's a little thing that goes on which Anxious has kind of latched onto now, and that is I read pretty much everything that goes on in streams chat. So she's just throwing random words at us to see if I'll say them, including Try Mario, containers, and licorice. So anyway, we have our little bracket here of some of the UK's favourite treats. They include Maltesers, Crunchy. Go on, Mum, you go for it.
Smarties, Mars,
Galaxy, Milky Bar,
Double Decker, Dairy Milk,
Terry's Chocolate Orange, Revels,
Minstrels, Kit Kat,
Snickers, Twix,
M&M's, Milky Way.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. We're going to enjoy a little taster of all of these chocolates, and I have my personal favourites. She has her personal favourites. They don't align. They're not quite everyone's personal favourite. They're not unanimous, basically. But yeah, we're gonna go into it, eyes wide open. Not holding any prejudice against any of these chocolates. Some of them I don't actually like that much. Others I really do. Like, I'm not going to say anything. We'll just let it do its thing, and then we'll come to a decision at the end of it. But let's get right into it. Right, round one. I've got notes here. Let's go. Round one. Are you ready?
Maltesers.
Right, Maltesers. So these little bad boys. Hello, Nick Gamer. How you doing? These little bad boys are some of the greatest that the UK has to offer. They're seeded number 1. So out of the whole of the UK, from all of the surveys that everyone does nationwide, Maltesers is the number 1 seed. So these are the most liked sweet in the whole of the UK. I don't know how you feel about it. What do you think about that?
I like Maltesers.
But out of all of them in the UK, did you think these were going to be top dog?
Could be higher.
Could be higher. Right, well, Maltesers are the most famous chocolate in the whole of the UK because 100% of everyone that was surveyed about Maltesers, every single person knew about Maltesers and knew what they were. And they're also the most widely received chocolate. So perceived value and perceived positiveness, these have an 85% record. I like Mummy Sancho's hair. It's very nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's the most popular candy in the UK. 84% of all UK citizens thought that this was great, which surprises me because that means then there's still almost 20% of UK citizens don't like this, but it's still the most liked. Right, I'm going to go first. What do you think? This is where it all starts. This is where the ASMR starts. Now, I love these. These are great. See, these are like... Now, these are overseas. They're not that popular overseas, but UK clearly loves them.
Have another one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
These are great. You can keep them in your mouth and then like melt the chocolate off. That is what I like to do, I'll be honest. I bloody love eating Maltesers.
Suck the chocolate off.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm not going to eat them all because we've got loads to go through. But I'm going to put these over here because we know what they taste like. We've got a good barometer. We've started with the best of the best. It's fantastic. That's exactly what it is, Nick Gamer. It's a chocolate taste test for the king of confectionery here in the UK. Next up, we have... Oh, let's turn that back on. We have a crunchy. Now, those of you who are overseas might not know what a crunchy is. Yeah, Anxious says we have something similar. They are so good. It'd be interesting to see if the chocolate's the same in the US. I know that there's some strange facts about the US and how their chocolate's slightly different than UK chocolate. And in fact, European chocolate in general. But, crunchy. Number 2. This is, what's this seeded? This is seeded number 15. So this is the 15th most popular chocolate in the UK.
Oh, really?
And I thought it would have been
like
number 3 or 4 or something.
But
I love, you know what? I love about Crunchy, their packaging is so cool. There's something about, I think it's just because it's like shiny, orangey, purpley.
Yeah.
It's something quite grand about it. I don't know. They've had some strange iterations in their time, which I didn't actually know about until I started researching all this kind of stuff. But Crunchy has had some of the strangest flavors added to it, which I had no idea about. That includes Tango Orange.
Really?
Tango Orange. Crunchy Lemonade flavor. What else? Crunchy Champagne flavor. Crunchy Mint. Crunchy White Chocolate, which makes sense. Crunchy Bourbon, which I think that's, but yeah, it's like Bourneville type chocolate.
Yeah, dark chocolate.
Crunchy Blast, which is out still, which is the, you know, the like crunchy lollipop, like ice cream.
Oh yeah.
That. And Crunchy Rocks, which are the ones in the little packets, which you can get at like cinemas and stuff. So there's quite a range of crunchies that I didn't even know about. But this is made by Cadbury's, which is probably the UK's biggest brand of chocolate.
I love Cadbury's.
And Crunchy is actually one of my favourites. I absolutely love it. Look at that. So it's filled with like honeycomb, and it's just amazing. But it's good honeycomb. Some honeycomb you can get, and it gets stuck in your teeth. Like
No,
it
it's just
sticks to it.
This is just crunchy.
Yeah, it's the perfect honeycomb. And it's coated with some of the best chocolate, let's be honest. It's great. Anxious says, it looks like an off-brand Crunch and Snickers for us. Crunch and Snickers. That's interesting. We definitely don't have that. We have Snickers, but we don't have brand... Hold on, do we have a Crunch bar? No. Wasn't sure. I'm hungry with all that.
This is good.
It's great. I love it. Right, that's going to go over there. Round 2 of our big fight-off. Actually, hold on. Before we go into round 2, let's determine who the bloody winner of round 1 is. Let's go into this camera. Right. You've had Maltesers. We've had Crunchy. What do you think deserves to go on to the next round? Because for me...
Start them two. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Because I like them both.
It's so hard. I'm going to have to go back to a Malteser. Do you want a Malteser?
I like them both, so...
Actually, this might be the hardest matchup, and it's round 1. They're both so good. I don't know about you. You have a different opinion because you like Cadbury's, but the Maltesers chocolate...
But I think I might...
I think I prefer the Maltesers chocolate.
I do.
I think the Maltesers... I don't know. I love Crunchy, but I think...
I could eat loads of these.
Yeah.
With the Crunchy, I'd feel...
Yeah, I feel like I almost have enough of Crunchy. All right, I say we put Maltesers through to the next round. You agree?
I do.
All right, Maltesers goes through to the next round. Next matchup. Smarties versus Mars. Now, in the UK, I know that they're a little bit different to the Smarties that we have in the US. So, here, Smarties are little tubes filled with chocolatey...
Coated...
thingies.
Thingies?
Well, what would you call the shape of them are? What do you think the shape of them are? What would you call them?
You call them thingies?
Yeah, well, what would you call them? Let's open them up and we'll see what they look like. They've got a little packet like that. What would you call that? I actually have the official name for what they are, but I want to see what you...
Little...
They're like disky type things, aren't they?
Yeah, little flying discs.
But Smarties are actually oblate. Is that oblate? Oblate spheroids with a minor axis of 5mm and a major axis of 12mm, which is 0.2 inches high and 0.5 inches tall. They come in 8 colours: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, mauve.
Orange is the best, I think.
Pink and brown. But...
Taste the orange.
Do you feel like it tastes different then?
You taste...
Right, I think I just had a green one. This is an orange one.
I love the orange.
I think that's in your head.
No, it tastes of orange. It does definitely taste different. Hang on.
Tastes the same.
No, it don't to me.
Well, what are the pink ones supposed to taste like then?
Well, they ain't got taste. This one's definitely got...
I don't know. That's not on my VAT list. Anyway, the blue ones were temporarily taken out.
It definitely got a different taste.
What did the green ones taste like? Apple?
There's no more orange. Oh, here. Right.
I tasted one.
No, taste that.
I've just tasted them.
Yeah, and then taste this one.
Well, give me that one. I just tasted the green one.
Right.
Oh.
Chew.
I'm chewing.
Now put that one in, and I bet you that you could taste the orange.
Nothing.
I can definitely taste the orange.
You think the orange tastes what? Orange.
Yeah, it tastes different to all the others.
Okay.
It does.
So the blue one was temporarily taken out of Smarties for a while, and it was replaced with the white one. I don't remember it ever being replaced with a white one, but apparently it was because there was question marks over the blue food dye that was used back in the day.
Oh, right.
So now, I mean, now
There's
obviously
no
they've
white
corrected
one,
it. No. Now they put the blue one back in, and they are, yeah. To me, they all taste the same. I don't feel like there's any
definitely
difference,
the
to be honest.
orange taste is different compared to all the others.
Man, we're going to be eating a lot of chocolate. I've just realised that we've been eating a lot of chocolate. Okay. Next is Mars bar. Now, this is another one of my favourites. You break off a bit for you. A Mars bar is something that I don't think Americans have. I don't think Americans have a Mars bar.
Caramel.
Right. So it's like a chocolate nougat and caramel coated in like Mars chocolate. It's amazing. Great. So, did you know that the Mars bar can be made of nougat, which is what we have, or roasted almond? There's two variations of the original.
Really?
Yeah, the first one being the UK one, which is the original one.
Mm.
And they've got an American one, which I think must be the one that has a variation of almond in it.
Mm.
Why hasn't Donna got the front seat? See, I told you.
Should we swap?
Up to you. You can swap if you want.
Want us to swap?
I'll just say. It's only Ben. Ben said he's not impressed with how I treat my guests.
Oh.
Well, you should sit in this seat then, Ben, because you won't. So yeah, so the UK and the US have different variations of it. But they have gone through some pretty serious ingredients changes. The first one being, I've got chocolate on my fingers. The first one being, Mars bars came out after Cadbury's was a thing, right?
Mm.
And when they were invented, they initially coated their chocolate bars with Cadbury's chocolate. That's what first happened. And now I think about Mars and Cadbury's, they're competitors. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're the two biggest fighters in the whole UK chocolate scene.
Mm.
But originally, Mars bars were coated in Cadbury's chocolate. So, you know, the more you know. So far, the chocolate top dog looks like this. Maltesers has beaten Crunchy. And what do you think of this one? Smarties versus Mars. What's your opinion on this?
Well, I've always I like them both.
Yeah.
But I always tend, if I was buying, I think I'd buy Smarties.
You think you would buy Smarties over Mars bar?
That's me, yeah. Only because I've always liked Smarties. But I like Mars bars as well, but...
Now, Smarties in the US, they are a completely different beast altogether. Smarties in the US is what us in the UK call fizzers. You know, the like almost like refreshers, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're tiny. They're from like Swizzles, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what Americans call Smarties, and our Smarties are like
M&Ms.
Yeah, kind of like M&M's star stuff, aren't they? Ben says Smarties wins. I'm a sucker for emptying a tube entirely into my mouth. Mm. See,
I like Smarties.
I don't really like Smarties that much.
I love them.
You think you can taste the orange?
So, yeah, I can definitely taste.
Did you not grow up with Mars?
I like Mars, but if I was buying, I'd probably go. If I had to buy one, I'd probably Smarties.
See, if I had to buy one, I would buy a Mars bar.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. I feel like this should go over to chat, and if it goes over to chat, we already know who the winner is because Ben has, as being from the UK, he thinks that Smarties are the winner. So I say we move Smarties on. So the winner of bracket number 2 is Smarties over Mars bar. See, that shocked me, to be honest. I figured it would be a case of, oh no, Mars bar's definitely moving on.
Yeah, definitely.
But obviously
I would have thought that, but I like Smarties.
Okay. We'll leave it over to Smarties then. Ben says he can't believe that he dethroned Mars already. Right, next round. Okay, this is a mighty one. This is a big one. Galaxy, which is number 5 seed in the UK. So it's the UK's 5th most popular chocolate. This is a big bar. This kind of reminds me what they have now on the Galaxy chocolate front. It kind of reminds me what I'd think like, because it's all made out of paper. It's got like golden foil. It reminds me of like a Wonka bar or something.
Oh yeah, Willy Wonka's. Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. It never used to, but that's what it reminds me of now.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
You've got a golden ticket in there.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. And then we have the next one, which is one of my personal favourites, a Milky Bar, which is number 11 seed. So we have Galaxy at number 5, the UK's 5th most popular chocolate, and then Milky Bar at number 11.
It's gold inside.
Yeah. So you like your chocolate, on a different note, you like your chocolate like cold, like almost frozen.
Yeah, I like mine out the fridge.
Which is strange to me. Like, I can't stand cold chocolate. I just like...
I do. I like the crunch,
chocolate.
the hard crunch to it. Like.
Anyway, Galaxy was marketed and made by Mars in the 1960s, right? And it's sold all over the world as it would be. But in some places in Europe, you can find it under the name Dove, which here in the UK, Dove is soap. So, who knows? Yes, anywhere in like I think it's a European country somewhere, it's called Dove. But it's very like silky stuff, and
it's very nice. But I couldn't have a lot. I think I'd find
it's quite rich, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit more. Yeah.
But originally, it was specifically marketed to women. And it was. Oh look, I'm going to quote it. It said, the original marketing slogan was helping women choose a new kind of pleasure for the first time. It's just the strangest little like marketing campaign they ever had, and it's weird to me to think that it was marketed specifically at women for chocolate. I don't know. It seems strange. Anyway,
I think it's like you say because it's sort of
silky. Yeah, one of those. Moving on, we have the Milky Bar. The Milky Bar.
Oh yeah.
Number 11. Now I remember having these growing up. I think I must have had more Milky Bars growing up than I did
anything else.
At least than I did Galaxy bars. I don't remember having Galaxy that often. It was made 1936. Nestle. I can't remember where they're from, but either way, they're a European company. They initially made a children's baby formula, and it was called Nestrout, something like that. And it was like vitamin enriched, what do you call it? Condensed milk.
Yeah, that's what that tastes of.
Does it? Either way, it was vitamin enriched condensed milk, and they used the technology that they used to make milk chocolate. They used that to add, I think it was cocoa butter. Yeah. And then in doing that, they accidentally made white chocolate. I
always wondered what that reminded me of the taste.
And that's it, condensed milk.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that is what it is. So originally, the Milky Bar started off as baby formula, and they added cocoa butter to it, and then they accidentally made white chocolate.
It's lovely.
It is good, isn't it? There's something specific about Milky Bar that is particularly good. Now, Shannon says, I think she says it burns the back of her throat. And I feel like some people have had that reaction where white chocolate...
Yeah, she does like white chocolate, but I think it's Cadbury's.
That is strange.
But this is lovely.
It's smooth. And I feel like you could eat a lot more of Milky Bar than you could of a Galaxy. And I think Milky Bar's head and shoulders above Galaxy. Galaxy's too rich, I think.
Yeah, I find that.
So... It's
nice, just have like the one or...
Yeah, I mean, I had one piece, and my other piece is here. I didn't even finish it.
No.
So, it's great. I enjoy it. I would move on Milky Bar.
So would I. Definitely.
All right, let's move on Milky Bar. So round 3, Milky Bar claims victory over Galaxy, which I think Galaxy is originally made by Mars. So we have one Mars product that's gone through so far. I don't know who. Oh no, Smarties is made by Nestle. So Milky Bar and Smarties have both gone through by Nestle. This is interesting.
What about Maltese?
Maltesers is a Mars company. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, round number 4, we have some big dogs now. We've got the Double Decker versus Dairy Milk. So Double Decker is reasonably popular in the UK. It's seeded at number 13 in the UK. So it's, it's not too high on the list. And then we have your personal favourite, Dairy Milk, at number 3. Which,
but as a child, I used to always buy Double Decker.
Did you? Really? Wow. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Double Decker, I very rarely have.
I don't tend to now. Yeah, I don't tend to now, but...
It's one of those things. Anyway, Double Decker, that's on your side. Double Decker, made by Cadbury's in 1976. And the name is derived from,
it's thick. Double Decker.
Yeah, and it's derived from the UK, the British, love for double decker buses.
Oh yeah.
That's why it came about. And most of their marketing, most of their marketing, even today, is made entirely by buses. So like you'll see double decker branding on double decker buses in the UK. That's how most of their advertising is done. And look, it's like what is it, like nougat?
Yeah.
Is it like nougat and then like almost like Rice Krispies embedded in chocolate? It's pretty cool. It's quite stiff nougat though. I'll be honest. Double Decker, not my favourite. I feel like out of all the things we have
so far,
for me, this is the poorest one so far.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I don't think I like about it the most? I don't think I like the nougat.
No.
I quite like the crunch a little bit.
It's quite strong, isn't it? That
nougat. The nougat sticks around for a while. It doesn't really disappear very quickly. And yeah, it's not. I don't know. It's not got off on a good foot. Put it that way. Now we have the original. This is the one that I grew up thinking was the best in the world. I loved Dairy Milk, and I still do, to be fair. Cadbury, in fact, there was a pioneer, right, of bank holidays. So obviously banks had bank holidays. They took time off. So in the UK, if you're not from the UK, bank holidays are public holidays that most people have off. And at the time, it was pretty much entirely banks that had it off. But when Cadbury came along, they're like, you know what? We're also going to have a day off, and we're going to use that bank holiday. And they were the pioneers that sort of started everyone else having every other workplace having bank holidays. So all those days off that other people working particular jobs have, it's all thanks to Cadbury's Dairy Milk. And they're pioneering, I don't know, whoever the head was at the time. I don't know if it was actually Cadbury himself or not. But either way, they all started it. And so yeah, that's what we have them to look forward to. I'm going to have a piece. Have you had some yet?
No.
I haven't. They sell over 350 million bars a year. And that's a million bars a day. A million bars of Cadbury chocolate are sold every single day. Cadbury's Dairy Milk bars were created 116 years ago. John Cadbury was in his... He had a grocery shop initially. And when he set up, he was selling cocoa butter and like cocoa products. And he was making his own like drinking chocolate, like hot drinking chocolate. And when he was doing that, he, people were like coming to him, and like that's how he sort of gained his notoriety for selling chocolate and stuff like that. And then it obviously developed into chocolate we know today.
It is good.
It's great. I could eat more Cadbury's chocolate than I could Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
I know Galaxy's not on the list anymore, but it's it's not as silky.
No, but it's just good.
Yeah, I feel like it encourages you to eat more, which is probably not a good thing. But Cadbury's also own Fries. You remember Fries?
Oh, that darker chocolate.
Yeah.
Fries with a
And they have like stuff inside. Yeah. Fries is the oldest chocolate factory in the world. But they mass produced chocolate before anyone else. All the Swiss, anyone. They were the first people to do it. They were founded in 1716. Bear in mind, the country of America was founded in 1776. So, some UK brands are literally 15 years older than the entire country of America. I mean, obviously it was discovered, not then, but actually founded, like the 4th of July and all that kind of stuff. Older than America. So some of the UK chocolate brands are literally older than the entire US, which is mad. But, I mean, that's just comes with the territory of being, you know, an old country, I suppose. Either way, in my mind, it's clear.
Dairy milk.
Dairy milk all the way. Dairy milk's such a classy chocolate.
Definitely.
I absolutely love it. I like the packaging as well. I feel like it was nicer years ago than it is now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they've cheaped out a little bit, but maybe they're doing it for sustainability. I don't know. Either way, I prefer Dairy Milk to Double Decker, even though it's...
So do I. By far.
Let's move that on. So, winner of round 4 is Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Right. Round 5. Oh, blimey, we're not even halfway. Pardon me. Round 5.
Ooh.
Hold on, this is Maltesers. Let's move on to this one. It wants me to go into this. Maybe we should though. Should we do that? No, we'll do it this way. No, we will do it. Let's do it. Right. We're going back now. We're going back. This is the next bracket along. Maltesers versus Crunchy. We've already done that.
Yeah.
Maybe it wants me to vote it. Why is it maybe we just have to move these along manually now. I don't know. We'll do it manually. Easier. Ben's posted a link and said check out the link. I'm not going to. It's gonna be something rude. Anyway, moving on. Here we go. Next round is Terry's Chocolate Orange, one of my personal favourites.
And
Rebels, which is one of your mum's personal favourites.
Ooh.
Mum absolutely loves Rebels. She specifically asked me to add Rebels into the tier list. So that's what's going into the tournament.
But I do like Terry's Chocolate Orange.
I love a bit of Terry's Chocolate Orange.
But I'll always have Rebels.
Right, well, here's a Terry's Chocolate Orange. For those of you who haven't seen one before, it's a beautiful chocolate orange. I feel like it's quite festive. Like people sort of come out in force when it's Christmas and they buy a lot of these, don't they? They also get really expensive around Christmas. I think they get more expensive the closer you are to Christmas. So yeah, this is a chocolate orange. It's lovely. I'll let you unpackage it. Their story began in 1767, so this is another old one as well. When they opened a shop in York, I'll just leave it, I won't worry. They opened a shop in York. Look at that.
I can undo.
And they originally sold candied lemon and orange peels.
Really?
And then I think what was his name? Joe Terry. So Joseph Terry joined the company in 1823, and he developed it into. Oh yeah, you can either tap it or whack it, as that one of them commercials said, didn't they? So yeah, he then developed it into he had like chocolate craftsmanship, and he is basically a chocolatier. He added chocolate and orange together, but I think the initial product that they first sold was actually a chocolate apple, and they sold it all the way up until 1932. So from 1823 to 1932, they only ever sold chocolate apples.
This is good.
That's great. It's very chocolatey.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, I don't think you could eat a lot of it,
no,
but it's good. What you eat.
it's quite rich. Ben said, "Whoever first mixed chocolate with orange is very big brain. Yeah, very intelligent." So yeah, and eventually in 1932, he decided that why not add oranges into it, and that's when he made a chocolate orange.
It is good.
But it first came about in 1932. I'm curious to know what a chocolate apple's like though,
So am I.
because what do you get like? What's those sweets that have like an apple like snap, don't they? Chocolate and apple like crunch. It's in like the festive boxes somewhere. I can't remember. Either way, they taste good, I think. Good. I like it. Love it. Nick Gamer wants some. We'll have to post it to you.
It is good.
I feel like I need to wash it down. It lingers. Anyway, next is Revels. Mum's personal favourite.
Yeah.
These are an interesting little situation. They're definitely a cinema snack for me.
Yeah, they are.
That's where I feel like I've had them most. Someone called David on the internet. I couldn't find a date for it, but it was relatively recently. He ate 20 packets of Revels. Now, not those packets. So, you know the bags, the little square bags.
The small ones.
Yeah, the standard packet. He ate 20 packs of Revels to determine the average number of each sweet in it.
But I think that's the trouble with me. If I have a bag, it's meant to be shared, isn't it? But I could eat that myself.
What, the whole bag?
Yeah, I could.
I couldn't.
Well, I might not now because I've been
Now,
eating all this.
Revels are slightly different to your average bag of chocolate bits or whatever. Mainly because they have loads of different things in them, don't they?
Yeah, they're different flavours.
They used to say it on the back, mate. It says it on the front.
You get like
chocolate raisins. You get
orange,
chocolate orange. You get toffees. You get like a coffee one.
Yeah, or a plain little round.
Yeah, like oval. They're like a counter.
Yeah. Just chocolate.
You have these, which are just straight up Maltesers. Like they are Maltesers, which obviously round that one round. Our first round.
Yeah. So you get a variety of all different.
Yeah, you get loads of things. Which is quite nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Have you had one?
No.
You better. I mean, not as well.
I eat a lot.
You love them. So yeah, he ate 354 Revels in total, and he determined that the average number of just sweets in each bag is just over 17, with raisin being the most popular. So in every bag, you get more raisins than you do pretty much everything else. Their packaging, I don't think I like it.
I might not like it, but I like them.
Like, it's very, I don't know. It's interesting packaging. Orange is the least popular one in here, so they pack it in the least. Raisins number 1. Orange is the last.
I like them all.
But the most hated one is coffee.
Is it? I like that one as well.
I don't really like the coffee one, I'll be honest.
No, I do.
Coffee one is not nice.
No, I like it.
Ben said, I bet there were loads of that disgusting coffee one. See, he doesn't like the coffee one
No.
either.
No,
I don't like the coffee one. The coffee one is the only one that I really could not. Actually, that and the toffee, like the caramel,
Yeah, I find the toffee one
that gets
hard,
stuck in your teeth. Like
Yeah.
that could pull out a filling.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But I like all the. Well, I like even that one, but
When David ate all of his packets of sweets, he discovered that he really bloody hates the coffee one.
oh really?
Yeah. And he also discovered that he actually dislikes all of them after eating that many. So 20 packs in, you're not going to enjoy any Rebels. That's just, food for thought. Either way,
They are good though.
here we are. We're back here again. Terry's Chocolate Orange versus Revels.
I go Revels.
You like Revels that much?
Because you get a different flavour each time.
Terry's Chocolate Orange is an icon, though.
Yeah, I know. It is not. It is good when you have like one or two.
Just to put this into context, Terry's Chocolate Orange is the second most popular UK chocolate, and Revels is number 16. It's the lowest of all this. They're the least liked by the UK. Well, on this tier list, anyway.
I mean, chocolate orange is good, but like I said, I could only eat like a couple of them segments.
Okay.
Where Revels, I'd eat a whole bag.
Now, I have a different opinion on it, mainly because chocolate orange versus Revels for me. Where's the chocolate orange?
Yeah.
Chocolate orange has this whole display about it, right? It's in a nice box.
It's
is
very
wrapped
nice.
in foil. You have to like crack it open, and you get this lovely little morsel. And you get a lot of it. You do get a lot. This you get half a bag. I mean, it's typical like UK packaging. You get that much. But
see, we're just going against each. I mean, I'd pick them both, but
they're going against each other.
Yeah.
The Revels have my favourite in it, which is Maltesers, and I love Maltesers. They also have chocolate raisins, which aren't on our list, aren't on our tournament, but chocolate raisins I love. The thing is, I do not like the coffee one. I do not like the toffee one. So half the packet would be gone, I'll be honest.
Yeah, where I'd eat the lot.
So I enjoy these and I enjoy this. But when it comes to what could I eat more of, I think I would be able to eat more of these. Yeah. And I think I would enjoy these more.
Even though that it is good.
Yeah, chocolate orange is great, but you wouldn't come back to it that frequently. It might take you a few days to eat this.
Yeah.
Where I feel like this you could probably eat in one cinema sitting. Yeah. So for me, I do think.
Oh, I don't know.
I think Revels have to move on, don't they? Oh, I've tipped them over. I think Revels have to move on, to be honest. Now, that's going to be polarising some people. Some people are going to think, what do you want about?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look, Kaylin's in. Or is that Sheldon? No, that's Sheldon. I think that's Sheldon. Either way, Sheldon's watching.
Hi.
Maybe it's not. It might be Kaylin. Either way, it's one of them. So, yeah, Revels move on to the next round. So that's the winner of round 5. Now, round 6. This is a tough one, man. Like, these are some of the chocolates that I really enjoy. We have Galaxy Minstrels versus a Kit Kat.
They're all diverse, and why can't they be like?
Just is what it is, isn't it? This is how you find the best. This is how you determine the best. Who beats who? I know these are tricky ones, but it's hard. It's hard. You have to get through it. They're on your side.
Minstrels.
So we got Minstrels. Man, Minstrels. These are number 10 seed. These are the 10th most popular chocolate in the UK. They're good, man. They're great. I love them. Versus Kit Kat, which is our number 8. So these are quite close in terms of what people like. Kit Kat just edges it out over Minstrels in terms of what the UK population enjoys. I enjoy both, to be honest.
So do I.
Minstrels are good. Now, they're made by Galaxy, which was voted out round 1 over a Milky Bar. But
I think
the
it's
chocolate in this is different.
Yeah. And I
It's
think
not
because it's
as-
got a coating as well, it just breaks it up.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as rich. I don't feel like I don't want to stop eating them.
No, you seem
Where
to
that,
wanna
I actually still have my Galaxy here.
Mm.
So it's a little bit different. But originally launched in the 80s, these bad boys. They had the slogan, "They melt in your mouth and not in your hand," which was previously used in the 1960s for treats. You ever heard of treats?
Yeah, I have.
Treats.
Mm.
They originally used that exact same marketing slogan. And then in the 1990s, M&M's used the exact same marketing slogan for M&M's. So 3 companies have used the exact same marketing.
It's because they've all got a coating over it.
The treats have coating on
I think
them.
so, yeah. I think they do.
Now, if I go to a cinema, I either buy Maltesers or Minstrels. They're my favourites. Kit Kat. These Minstrels are amazing. Let me show you them a little bit closer.
They're like Smarties, really, but a lot bigger and.
No, I prefer these to Smarties. Smarties are.
No, I'm talking about the shape, but bigger.
Yeah, the shape is.
The texture.
Yeah, they've got like a soft like a crispy shell.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
On the outside, and then Galaxy chocolate in the middle. But where's the Galaxy chocolate? There. This Galaxy chocolate, I felt was too rich.
But they're not.
I feel like the chocolate's different.
Mm.
I'm gonna go back and eat some of this quick. Oh no, it's here. I don't think. Maybe it's not different.
Hmm?
I don't think it is different, you know.
Maybe it's just the texture of that on the outside takes
That
away.
breaks it up a bit. Weird. I can't eat them all. I will actually sit there and eat them all. Ben says, I definitely say minstrels win because I'm a minstrel myself.
They are good.
Kit Kat. Kit Kats are amazing. Do you want to do it? In the 1920s, another little history nugget. 1920s, Roundtree, which I think must now just be Nestle. Roundtree came out with a box of chocolates, which he called Kit Kat. But that Kit Kat was actually spelt with a C, so C-A-T at the end, rather than the current one, which is K-A-T. That quickly got discontinued. Then, in 1935, Roundtree made a chocolate wafer, which is what we have here.
And that's the packet.
Which was originally called Roundtree's Chocolate Crisp. And then, you know, it eventually the business was like, we're going to change the name of that. They got rid of that and they changed it to Kit Kat Chocolate Crisp. But this time the cat was spelt with a K-A-T. And that's why I got Kit Kat today. They obviously dropped the chocolate crisp bit. Want some? Good. It's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I enjoy it.
I enjoy it with a cup of tea.
With a cup of tea?
Mm.
I don't like tea.
Mm. I love Kit Kat with a cup of tea.
Now, Kit Kat's known for having some interesting flavours. None of them have been more interesting than what the Japanese have done with it, though. The Japanese have really, you know, run away with the idea of what they can put in a Kit Kat.
Oh, yeah.
They have some interesting flavours like melon, corn, green bean, cherry, miso, green tea, and the most popular flavour of all in Japan, soy sauce. Kit Kat.
What was that one you brought back from Japan?
That was green tea. That was matcha. Yeah,
That was good.
that was good. I think I might even prefer the matcha one to this one. I'll be honest. I just don't.
I do. I enjoy Kit Kat with a cup of tea. I think that's the only time really I have them.
You know what I don't like about that? I don't like the aftertaste of Kit Kat. When you bite it, it's nice at first. It feels quite milky. And after, you get like... I think there's a particular thing with a lot of Nestle products. You have a very... Like, it's still in my mouth. I can taste that I've had a Kit Kat in my mouth, if that makes sense.
Well, maybe that's why it goes down so good with a cup of tea.
Maybe. Ben says the Japanese must have lost their taste buds when the Americans nuked them. So yeah, in my opinion, Galaxy Minstrels are far superior to the Nestle Kit Kat.
Yeah.
What do you think? You agree?
I'd pick Minstrels over a Kit Kat.
I think I could eat a whole lot more of them than I could a Kit Kat.
I could eat Minstrels any time of day. Wherever Kit Kat, I'd only have it if I had a cup of tea.
Yeah, I think the Kit Kat was actually initially launched as was it that? Yeah, it was a Kit Kat. The Kit Kat was initially launched as a lunchtime snack. So it was like launched to be put in lunch boxes.
Right.
Whereas a lot of the others were just launched as chocolate, but that was specifically made to go in someone's lunchbox. So yeah, I think Minstrels go through, and they are the winners of round 6. Now, we have another interesting matchup in that it's Snickers versus Twix. And I know that Americans love Snickers.
Yeah.
They have Twix as well, but they enjoy Snickers. So here in the UK, Snickers is our number 6 seed. 6th most popular chocolate in the UK. Interesting, because Snickers is one of them. I don't know. I don't not often pick out a Snickers. I'll be honest.
No, I wouldn't. If I was to pick out of a Snickers and a Twix, I'd pick the Twix. I think it's because that's got nuts. I'm not a lover of nuts.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think this is made by Mars. I'm pretty sure it's made by Mars. Anyway, yeah, it even said it. Snickers. Frank Mars was the founder of Mars Inc. and he invented the Snickers bar in 1930. And it got its name. Why do you reckon Snickers got its name?
I don't know.
It got its name because it was the name of Mr. Mars's favourite horse. So his horse was named Snickers. And he named the chocolate bar after his horse. Now, in the 1990s, this is going to be a fact that you enjoy. In the 1990s, the Snickers bar was sold under the name Marathon in the UK and Ireland, actually.
Yeah,
so
I remember it as Marathon.
In the 1990s, it was called the Marathon bar. I wasn't really around to see it. Now, it's what, like nougat, caramel, and what is it, peanut?
Yeah.
No, it's good.
No. Not me.
Not your thing. Here in the UK, we have something called a picnic, which isn't on the list.
And yeah, I love picnics. That's got nuts in.
It's got nuts, peanuts, raisin, caramel. Does it have biscuit? Or is it not? Either way, it's got most of the Snickers things, but it's coated in Cadbury's chocolate.
I just find if you like peanuts,
I like it.
If you like peanuts, you'll like them. But I'm not
I
really
agree.
a lover, so peanuts.
But you eat peanuts all the time.
No, it's mad, isn't it? But I don't enjoy it in that.
You don't really like peanuts in food either.
No. Weird.
But you like peanuts.
I know it don't, but that's me.
Sheldon says he loves the Snickers. I like Snickers. You know the one thing that I discovered that I don't like? It sticks around you. Like, I have peanut bits in my mouth.
Yeah, so do I. That's why I keep.
Mm. I don't think I like that. That's a strange one. I like it, but I don't like the lingering effect of it. Anyway, moving on. We have ourselves
Twix.
a Twix. My side. Right. Twix bar. Love it. One of my faves. I think this is also made by Mars. So, Snickers, Twix. This is a Mars match off. Around 43 million Twix are sold each year. That makes Mars 125 million a year just off Twix alone. That's forgetting everything else they own. Despite Twix being the 12th most popular thing in the UK, it's also the 12th most popular snack in the US. Where's the Twix wrapper? Here it is. So Twix is the 12th most popular thing in the US and UK. So we both share a mild love for this little chocolate. Interestingly, in the US, they call it a cookie bar. Where here we just call it a chocolate bar or maybe even a biscuit. But they call it a cookie bar in the US. And yeah, it ranges in price from about £1 all the way up to £10. You can find Twixes at £10 somewhere. I wouldn't buy a Twix at £10, I'll be honest. Unless it's like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever bought a Twix at £10. And unlike what some people suggest, there is absolutely no difference between the left and the right Twix. They're exactly the same. They're literally made the exact same. Because apparently some people prefer one or the other.
Really?
It's weird, isn't it? But some people prefer one Twix to the other. They're identical. So there we go. Now, I came into this thinking Twix was going to reign supreme, I'll be honest. But
I pick Twix.
you prefer Twix?
That's me. If you like peanuts, then...
See, I don't even say that I like peanuts.
It's just in that. I just don't...
Going back to it, though, I don't think Snickers is actually that great. After having the chocolate on that, made by the same bloody company, but I feel like the chocolate's different. In my opinion, I think the Snickers is better than the Twix is better than the Snickers.
I do, definitely.
I'm gonna go on it based on I think the chocolate is slightly different on a Snickers bar. Might not, some people might not like it, especially Americans. Americans love a Snickers. I prefer a Twix.
I prefer Twix.
Twix is moving on. Winner of round 7 is the Twix bar. We're almost there. Next round. This is also going to be another polarizing round for the Americans to watch. M&M's. What an absolute treat these are.
Wow.
Now, there's so many colours. They're tiny, aren't they? I didn't realise how small they were.
What's in them ones?
Chocolate. These are chocolate M&Ms. These are just straight up chocolate M&Ms. These are seeded, in the UK, these are seeded number 14. The 14th most popular chocolate in the UK. It's surprising because in the US, they also absolutely love M&Ms. Kind of like a fan favourite in America. They originally came in cardboard tubes, a bit like Smarties.
Oh, yeah.
I think these came out before Smarties, but they came in cardboard tubes because they were more durable in cardboard tubes. Like the packaging, they could be shaped about.
They came out before? Smarties?
Before Smarties.
No. just come out before.
Because they were in cardboard tubes. Because they were the favourites of people in World War II, servicemen in World War II. It was durable in a cardboard tube. It was a fan favourite because you could just pop the whole tube in, a bit like Ben said that he did with Smarties. You could down the whole lot in one.
They're a bit like Smarties, but I prefer Smarties. I don't like the flavour in them of the M&Ms.
Yeah, it's interesting that these are America's favourite.
I know, taste this.
Tastes like medicine.
Taste a Smartie and then taste one of them. They're the same sort of thing, aren't they? Chocolate coated in.
It's not even a contest for me.
Smarties are better, aren't they?
Smarties are a million times better than these. The chocolate in them is not that nice.
No.
Like, I'd probably throw these in the bin. Like, these are just not that good.
No.
Americans like these so much. Over 2 billion M&Ms are made in 8 hours.
But I bet if they had these with these and they were testing the against,
Yeah, I think
they would pick them.
You say that. America have a very different taste in chocolate than the UK. In World War II, I think it was a particular type of sweetener, something like that, got added to chocolate. And they added it because it was cheaper than, I think it was like sugars. So they added this particular sweetener. And that particular sweetener has a flavour which you're going to think that's weird. And people watching might think that's weird, whether you come from the UK or US. That particular sweetener has a mild taste of sick. And I'm not making it up. It's an actual fact. You can Google it yourself if you don't believe me. The sweetener is a sweetener, but it does have a particular taste of sick. I can't quite tell what it is. It's not me saying it. That is just, what it is.
Oh, no.
Now, because it was cheaper to send that kind of chocolate off to servicemen and women, well, mostly men at the time, in World War II. So all servicemen got their rations or whatever, and they got their M&Ms and their Hershey's bars or whatever they have in America, and it tasted like that particular type of chocolate with that sweetener in it. And they got so accustomed to it, when they came back home and things started going off ration, in America at least, the servicemen liked that taste because they were used to it, that they wanted it when they went home. So the chocolate manufacturers in the US started acclimatizing everyone's taste to that chocolate. So US chocolate and European chocolate are completely different. They just have different compounds in them. Do
you think it's just what we get used to?
I think it is. I think it's a case of.
Oh. We'll do that later.
Yeah, I think it's a case of maybe M&Ms don't change regardless of where you are. Maybe the ratio of whatever they have in it when they import them to the UK, I think it's just the same. And I think that's probably what is in the chocolate, which is why I don't particularly like it.
I don't like it.
But saying that, it's still number 14, so some people like it.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, the M&Ms that I prefer are the ones without that much chocolate, like the crispy ones or something, which they're just like
crisp.
Yeah, they're just crisp. Compared to Smarties, they're not even on the market. I don't think they're terrible. Anyway, that's not what we're comparing them to at the minute. Next up is that your side. It's your side. Milky Way. This is one of my most loved little beings.
They are good.
I love a Milky Way. Now, we don't have a lot of this, so we're going to have to savour it. But Milky Way has 2 variants. Last packet? Have you had some?
Yeah.
Milky Way. 2 variants of Milky Way. much like in a lot of these chocolates, they have a UK and an American version. So, in the US, the Milky Way is sold as a Three Musketeers bar. I don't know how they came up with the name. I don't know how Milky Way came up with the name of the Milky Way, but in the US,
Milky Way. I think it's because it's light in the middle and dark on the outside.
So in the US, it's called Three Musketeers. That's the same as Canada as well. So they also have it named as the Three Musketeers. So the Milky Way that we currently have here. No, is that right? So, oh no. So the US, their Milky Way is our Mars bar.
Oh.
So what the US call a Mars bar. No, what we call a Mars bar in America is called a Milky Way, and our Milky Way in America is called a Three Musketeers. And in Canada, they confuse the situation even more because they have a Three Musketeers, which is our Milky Way, and they have a Mars bar, which is our Mars bar. So in America, if you went to Canada and you asked for a Milky Way, an American would think they're getting a Mars bar, but they're actually going to be getting, well, actually, they don't get anything. Because in Canada, they don't have Milky Way. There is no Milky Way there.
No.
Because their Milky Way is a Three Musketeer. And their other one is a Mars bar. It's so confusing. Either way, if you understand each culture, then I'm sure it seems quite normal to you. But for us, there's so many, like, there's names and there's not names. Like, where did the Three Musketeer come from? I don't know. Either way, I love it. I really enjoy Milky Way. It's one of my favourites. Yeah, Canada's the only country that doesn't have a Milky Way bar. I don't know why. They just don't. None of them. They don't do it. They import some of our bars. They import some of America's bars. That's what. Due to the lightness of the nougat in it, I got hair. The nougat is so light and fluffy that if you put a Milky Way in milk, it floats.
Have you tried it?
I've never tried it, but according to Google, that's what it is. You can actually float a Milky Way bar. And yeah, it'll float.
Try that then.
Yeah. Australia are the only place in the world, because what happened is this was originally come out as a chocolate filling. So it had a chocolate nougat filling. Doesn't have a chocolate nougat filling anymore. It has a vanilla filling, which is what we actually know.
Yeah.
In Australia, they never changed.
It's still chocolate.
It's the only place in the world that has a chocolate-filled Milky Way. But
I bet that's more sickly, though. Probably.
They also have banana-flavoured Milky Way, mango, and strawberry. I don't know. Strawberry could be interesting. So we're going to have to go to Australia and figure it out. That's what we're going to have to do. For me, this is an easy one. I'll be honest. This is probably the easiest round out of all of them. I don't like M&Ms. What do you think?
No, definitely Milky Way for me.
Milky Way is a million times better than an M&M, in my opinion.
Yeah, and mine.
And it's definitely going through to the next round. Oh my word. We have had a lot of chocolate. They've got
some good ones, though, look, that are coming through.
Yeah.
They all look good now.
These are all really good chocolates now. Actually, all of them but one are really good chocolates.
All of them but one?
One of them is not, in my opinion, does not belong on that list right now. But we'll keep going. You're trying to figure out which one it is, aren't you?
Yeah, they all look good to me.
Yeah, I think they all look good, but one.
But it's not the one I like, is it?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it all out. All right. Moving on. Actually, let's go back to this camera. Moving on, we have the next round, which is Maltesers The Smarties. This is an interesting one.
God.
This is a hard one, isn't it?
Oh no.
This is a hard one.
I don't think I can pick.
Right.
I expect it will be Maltesers.
There's one Malteser there. I've got another packet, but there's one Malteser there.
There is one.
Last packet. Maltesers, great. Like we said, they're the #1 seed in the UK. They're the most loved chocolate here, which still surprises me. I really didn't think it'd be the most loved chocolate. Versus the Smarties. They've got a nice crispy outer shell, which is a texture which I quite like. Chocolate tastes rubbish compared to a Mars bar, the Malteser. That's my opinion. What do you think?
I like them both. They're both different.
I disagree. I think the Malteser is a million times better than the Smarties.
I do like Maltesers.
I don't like the chocolate in the Smarties compared to a Malteser. Malteser's outer coating's nice. It's still got a nice crunch. The only thing I do like about Smarties
It's the coating.
is the crunchy coating. But Minstrels also has that, and I think Minstrels have better chocolate. So I think the Maltesers should move through. You agree?
Yeah.
All right.
Even though I like Smarties.
Maltesers go through to the next round. Whee! I'm happy with that one. I'll enjoy that. Right, next bracket. Milky Bar. You know one thing I've just noticed?
What?
In the UK, we love space.
Space?
Space. We have Mars bar. We have a Galaxy bar.
Oh, I see. Yeah, names of space.
Yeah. We have a Milky Way. Like, we seem to pardon the pun, but we gravitate towards space names. Strange, isn't it? Either way, it is what it is. We have Milky Bar versus Dairy Milk now. These are two big boys, I think.
Oh my life! I don't know what to do. I like them both.
Do we have an open Milky Bar?
Yeah.
Still got stuff in it?
A little bit in there. Milk.
Dairy Milk and a Milky Bar. This is the Milky Bar. Beautiful. Got the Milky Bar kid on it. Good. I love it. Now, no actual cocoa in this. Just cocoa butter. Good.
It's good.
This would be weird. Imagine if Milky Bar goes through and Dairy Milk doesn't.
Really good though, isn't it?
It is good. I think I have to taste it. Right, you go for that one. Milky Bar, man. And Milky Bar's good. Dairy Milk. Tasting them back to back.
I like that one.
This is weird, isn't it? Tasting them back to back. Milky Bar, for me, tastes a lot better.
It does, doesn't it?
How weird is that? Never in a million years would I have said Milky Bar is better than the Cadbury's.
But when you get them together...
Wow. It makes me not even want to eat the rest of that. How weird
I've got to
is
wash it
that?
down.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be the biggest upset. That's weird. I honestly, at the start of this, I didn't think Milky Bar would make it through round 1. I thought Galaxy was going to get rid of Milky Bar. But I prefer Milky Bar than I do Dairy Milk.
So do I. Tasting them
back to back. The Milky Bar
by far, isn't it? It's not just a little bit.
Yeah. How weird is that? Well, the biggest upset, I think, of the entire night is going to be Milky Bar has dethroned Dairy Milk. That's Nestle and that is Cadbury's. Like,
Mm.
one of them is a European brand, one of them is the British brand, but it's just not good.
I mean, I love dairy milk.
I love dairy
Cadbury's,
milk.
but
For me, a Cadbury's Dairy Milk and Malteser are the two best. That's my opinion.
But this Milky Bar is the best, I think.
I know, it doesn't even have chocolate in it, though.
I'll be going out buying loads tomorrow.
Yeah. It doesn't even have chocolate in it.
Wow.
That's weird, isn't it? I mean, like I said, it's got cocoa butter in it, which is some form of, at least
I think
something.
it's the condensed milk in it. That's what makes it.
It's good. And the fact that this originally started as baby formula, that's mad. Right. Milky Bar moves on. Wow. Milky Bar and Maltesers is going to be the semi-final on that side. Next bracket. Oh, my Lord. Gosh. Next bracket is Rebels versus Minstrels.
Oh,
Do you have the... Oh, the Minstrels are all over the floor. Let's have whatever's left in here. Minstrels, man. They're good. They got satisfying crunch. Infinitely better than Galaxy chocolate, in my opinion. Now that I feel like the Minstrel wasn't as bad as Dairy Milk. I feel like there's something was Dairy Milk. I don't know. Strange.
I think it's because this is so good.
Yeah.
It's putting all the others to shame. You know what I mean?
This is interesting. I thought...
I got orange. It's good.
It's good. I thought I would have preferred Minstrels.
I love Minstrels.
I love Minstrels.
But I love Rebels. And having that orange after that.
These are still made by the same company. Mars owns Galaxy. But, for whatever reason, they put Galaxy on the front. Because they use Galaxy chocolate. Whereas Mars uses Mars chocolate.
But tasting that and then that, I prefer that. But if I was like... Mind you, I always buy Rebels.
I think I have
but
a bit of...
again, I do like them. Hard, isn't it?
I think if I'd got a coffee then...
You probably would have said, oh,
I'd have been like, nah.
See, I like coffee as well. Like lots of people don't, but I do. But I like everything in there.
I don't.
See, I do.
See, Minstrels, they're good.
They are good.
And they're consistently good. These, I feel like these are better than your baseline Minstrels, but I think they get much worse. Because it's like roulette.
Have another one. Yeah. That's why I like it, because you get a different taste each time.
Just a random one. See, I got coffee then.
I got Malteser. And that's good.
I feel like coffee's really humbled me, man.
No, I like them all.
But I don't like coffee.
I like coffee, so...
See, if I was to eat Rebels, I would only eat half the bag because...
I wouldn't.
Half of them I don't like.
I like them all.
Minstrels are consistently good.
But I like Minstrels as well, so... That's a hard one.
It is tricky. I think Rebels are better. They start off high if you get the ones you like. If you don't get the ones you like, they drop. Minstrels are like just consistently all right. What do you think? Yeah.
I love Rebels. I like them all, so it's a bit different for me. But like I said, I also like them, so it's hard.
It's hard. This is tricky. It's a hard one. Hello, mother dear. Hello, brother dear. That's Kelly.
Hi.
I don't know. I feel like we might need to go to them because I would...
Go on then. We'll ask one of them.
I'd put Minstrels across as the winner. You're going to put Rebels across as the winner. I think we're going to have to leave it to chat. Someone in chat type what they think is the superior chocolate.
But
is it Rebels?
They need to taste, really, to taste it.
Yeah, some of them might have, some of them might not have. Ben says minstrels, obviously.
Mm.
I think Revels, you're playing too much Russian roulette.
Rebels.
Although we've got Revels there. Oh my god, is it a split? Are we never going to know what's better, minstrels or Revels? We have to have one more answer. Galaxy Caramel's not on here. It is minstrels, Revels. Revels, minstrels.
Rebels.
This is our current bracket. That's our current bracket. We're looking over here. This one. Revels and minstrels. We need to know. We have to find an answer. That's the thing, is Revels Russian roulette. Got bigger highs, bigger lows. They're emotional.
I love them. I think they're brilliant because you get a different.
I know you get a variety,
Yeah.
which is nice. And I love the Maltesers in there.
But they've got another minstrels down on.
Minstrels. That's Ben again, though. Ben's voted twice. Oh, hold on. So we've got Sheldon voting twice for Revels. Minstrels gets voted twice.
And what's that? Yes.
That's just Sheldon saying, I don't know, yes for whatever reason.
Revels, yeah.
I don't know. This is hard. This is so tricky.
Try him again. You'll be sick at it.
Yeah.
Get the
dog to the side.
Minstrels, I like the crunch.
Yeah.
I don't like Revels. Looks like it's going to be minstrels, doesn't it? So which do you?
Yeah, Kaelin likes the crunch of minstrels. He doesn't like Revels. So I think
it has to be on.
I think Kaelin's just chosen
minstrels.
I think Kaelin's chosen minstrels. He says he likes the crunch of minstrels. Oh no, he says, but I do like Revels. Oh no. This is even more confusing.
To be one. Power is yours.
The thing,
there is something wrong.
The one thing that makes me think, you know what it is?
What?
There's chocolate raisins in a Revels. Haven't got one yet. I still haven't got one. What's that? Have a coffee.
That's going to put you off.
I don't like the coffee.
How come you keep getting a coffee? I don't get one.
No.
I don't get one.
They're not good though.
You don't like coffee?
No, I don't. And that's what I'm saying. It's like playing Russian roulette with a packet of chocolate. It's quite entertaining.
What's that? I am
deceased. He says disease though.
Same.
Hopefully this is raisin. If this is
it
raisin,
is, yeah, it's by the shape.
Raisin.
Yeah. I even know by the shape. Look. How bad?
Yeah, I know.
That's how I have them. How by the outside shape.
That is good. Right, Revels are going through.
Hey!
Only the raisin is the only thing that saved it. I'll be honest. Oh. Okay.
I do like minstrels. But Revels,
there's two things in Revels I do not like. Go on, what were you going to say?
What?
If you used to buy them, you'd buy Revels.
Yeah, but I do buy minstrels sometimes. But you know.
Well, I remember on the way back from college, I would buy Revels.
I asked you to buy me a pack of Revels, didn't I?
And I would buy a pack for myself. But I would only eat half. Like you said, I was trying to look to see which one's which.
I think if I'm hungry, then I'd eat the pack. I'm awful.
Can't stand the coffee one.
No, see, I like them.
Do not like the coffee one, man.
I do.
It's
I'll
such a.
have yours.
I don't like the packaging either. I prefer the packaging on minstrels than I do Rebels.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I think
But I
if,
do like minstrels.
if I was at a cinema, I would buy minstrels over Rebels.
I've done that before. Bought minstrels at the cinema. But I think if they were there, I'd probably pick Rebels.
Alright, well, Rebels are through.
And if they were run out, then I'd have minstrels.
Whether they will win the next round is going to be interesting. Either way, we've got the next matchup, which is Twix versus Milky Way. This is another tough one, this is a tricky one. I love a Twix. Do you still have some of your Twix?
Twix? Don't you mean Twix?
That's what I said.
I thought you said Twix.
No.
Yeah.
Good. Standard. I don't think it's that exciting, is it?
No.
It feels quite boring, actually.
Yeah, I think it's because we've had so many other good.
Yeah. I don't.
What's it again?
Milky Way. What have I done with my Milky Way bit?
Yeah.
I thought I had something. I must have eaten it.
It's on the floor.
Oh.
Squashed.
Well, I'm going to pick it off the floor.
Yeah, you can have this bit if you want.
No, I'm going to eat it. I'll eat it off the floor like a pig.
I'm going with the Milky Way.
I'm going with Milky Way. That was easy. Milky Way is better than a Twix. And if having back-to-back like that, the Twix seems boring compared to what we've just been having. Whether it's Maltesers, Milky Bar, Rebels, anything. The Milky Way deserves to be in the next round over Twix. And I love Twix. Milky Way, good. This is it. This is the shootout for the final.
I don't know how we're going to do this.
I don't know. We're going to have to do... Oh, look, there it is. Josh is in as well. He said, I thought I nearly missed it.
Hi, Josh.
Here we go. Maltesers versus Milky Bar. Milky Bar, I'm still surprised how Milky Bar has got all the way through the semi-final.
No, but it's good.
But it was so much better than Dairy Milk, which is crazy. Because I love Dairy Milk.
But when you yeah, definitely when you've tasted.
Right. Here we go. I'm glad that they sell them in small bars. I don't know if I'd eat a big bar of Milky Bar though.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think I've ever bought one because I never thought I liked it that much. Have some. Milky Bar versus Malteser. Now, Malteser is #1 seed in the UK. It's the most loved chocolate in the UK, Malteser. As much as that might surprise some people, I also love it. I think it deserves to be #1. But Milky Bar has surprised me at how much I actually like it. It's good.
It is good.
Why is it good though?
It's the condensed milk in it.
Condensed milk?
Oh, that's what I can taste.
I've never had condensed milk.
Good. I can eat condensed milk out of a tin just with a spoon. I mean, not a lot of it, but I can. I like the taste of it. And that's what that tastes.
It was raining all of a sudden.
What's it against? Maltesers.
Now, these are my favourite. This is tricky.
I like the crunch still.
I like the crunch.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
It's really hard.
I don't know. They're both good.
It surprised me how much better a Milky Bar is than Dairy Milk. but these ones I feel like they're closer.
They are good. They're both good.
I feel like I've eaten so much chocolate.
No, God.
Want any more?
I can't eat anymore. I had too much.
It's hard. Everything's on the floor. Oh, this is hard. They're so good.
I love that. Bell.
It's really tricky.
They're both good. They're both like obviously totally different, but good.
Okay. What do you think? Who do you think goes through? You have to pick one. Have to pick one.
For the taste, I'd say the Milky Bar. For a crunch.
Ultimately, it's a taste test.
No, I'd say Milky Bar then. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm saying Milky Bar. I love Maltesers though, but I'd say if it's for the taste.
I mean, it's a taste test, and I think I love Maltesers. I think I'm going to go with Milky Bar.
No, it's silly, isn't
I
it?
think I prefer Milky Bar over Maltesers. Taste alone, I think if I was going to a cinema, I'd still buy Maltesers over a Milky Bar. But taste alone, I think the Milky Bar's better than Maltesers.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's so weird. Milky Bar goes through into the final.
Oh gosh!
Out of all of these chocolate bars,
a Milky Bar
goes up into the final. What the hell, man? What's going on? I genuinely thought Milky Bar was out first round. I did not think it would be in the final.
But it's because you're tasting it amongst the others. That's what. Yeah, I mean, when you go to a shop, you're just picking.
Yeah.
But when you get them so close and you're tasting.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Right. The final semi-final shootout is between two.
Oh, this is gonna be.
One of them's polarizing, the other one isn't. One's like Marmite, I feel like people either love or hate Rebels, and I think more people hate Rebels than love them. Milky Way.
I love them.
Milky Way's probably more widely loved, I reckon.
Probably.
Where's Milky? Have any left?
Oh, no, yeah, a little bit.
All right, we do. All right.
Now, just in case you need a bit more.
You know what? I don't think Milky Way is as good as a Milky Bar.
Oh no, definitely not. But your comparison.
I can see what's going on right now. Josh says, "Call me biased," but I think Milky Bar is elite. Josh, you are biased because you look like the Milky Bar. Of course he's biased. He's getting a paycheck. Milky Bar kid is strong and tough. All right, we had Milky Way.
I don't have to taste one. I thought I better, but I know what I'm going to choose.
You're going to choose Rebels.
Out of Milky Way. Mm, definitely. I got the orange one.
I can't. There's no way I can choose Rebels.
What did you have?
I had a caramel.
Oh yeah, they're not as good.
They're not as sticky as I remember them being, though. They used to get stuck to your teeth.
I bet if you had orange, you would have said, "Oh no, Rebels." I know them.
Can't, Mum. I've had so much chocolate. I think the Milky Way is better than Rebels.
I think Rebels.
You love Rebels that much, you think it's better than the Milky Way?
Yeah, I just had an orange.
I feel like I'm drunk on chocolate right now.
I feel a bit ill. Had too much.
There's no way.
There is.
What do you think, chat? What do you all think? If you had to choose between Rebels and Milky Way, surely there's only one way that they're going to say.
Yeah, but you get all different. Like you just had a.
Yeah, but like I said, it's Russian roulette. I don't
Yeah.
want to play Russian roulette when I'm in the cinema.
But I like all of them anyway. You just like some.
Yeah, but we determined, right?
Mm.
Milky Way is the fourth most loved chocolate bar in the UK.
Yeah, it is good.
Rebels.
It is good.
Where is it? Rebels, number 16.
Well, you must admit you even got it up the chart. You thought, oh, they are good, better than what you thought.
Well,
Even against minstrels, and you like minstrels.
I know, but I think if you gave me a bag of minstrels or a Milky Way, I'd rather have a Milky Way.
You think?
Yeah.
Why don't you see?
What do you mean? Why don't I? I don't need to see. I know. I would rather have a Milky Way over minstrels.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprised me. I thought you would have picked minstrels.
No, absolutely not. Milky Way is nice and light.
Mm.
They also have that good
Maybe
marketing.
because you're feeling that way because you've had so much chocolate, so you're thinking, oh, it's nice and light.
It might be, it might be me talking now. Like at the beginning, maybe I would have. But I think Milky Way's nice and light. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
that's what I'm saying. It's nice and light because you've had so much chocolate now.
Yeah, but I think that's yeah.
Mm.
But Milky Bar's also nice and light.
Who?
I mean, it doesn't Milky Bar. But that
just tastes lovely.
Milky Bar is great. It's incredible. Milky Way. I think the Milky Way's got to be better. Come on, chat. Oh, Sheldon says Mickey Way. I'm assuming that's Milky Way.
Mm.
Sheldon thinks the Milky Way's better. I think the Milky Way's better. You love Rebels.
Yeah, I do.
Even the coffee one.
Even the coffee one.
What's the one that you would if someone said
the toffee one? If I had to pick one out of it,
well, try and find a toffee one. Give them all a squish. See if you can find a toffee one, and then tell me your decision. Because I think, I really do think a Milky Way is better than
another orange one.
Squish them. Squish
trying.
them all.
I don't know what they're.
Just give them a squish. Squish it. That's too big. Someone, you said you know what they look like.
Oh, I think this might
Squish
be a
it.
raisin.
Don't eat it.
Toffee.
Okay. You're still going to pick them, aren't you? You're still going to pick it, aren't you? You prefer that? You would rather have that than a Milky Way?
Where's the Milky Way?
Oh. I don't know. There's so much chocolate about. I don't know which one's which.
Is that Milky Way?
No, that's double decker. That's years old. Oh no, we can't be out of it. No, we can't be. We saved some because we were like, we'll save some for later just in case it moves on. Oh, balls. How?
Sienna's got one.
It was here. We had it. We definitely had it, unless you ate it. Did you eat it?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Well then, you've ate it without even realising.
Oh, Oh, thank you.
What is it?
Milky Way.
Oh. We got a Milky Way delivery. It's so soft.
Have one of them. And
It's like eating a cloud.
it is really soft. It is good.
Milky Way has to go through. I had a raisin then,
You like
which is my favourite.
Mm.
Giggle at me.
It's hard, isn't it?
I really don't think it is, to be honest.
I do.
I think I prefer that.
I like the lightness, but the taste, I still say that. And we're talking about taste, not the lightness.
Yeah, for me, that tastes better than that.
Right, have another bite. And then have another one.
I can't, Mum. I'm going to keep doing this and it's going to come back to the same answer.
No,
I prefer a Milky Way, Mum.
The taste.
Yeah!
Not the lightness.
I'm going for Milky Bar.
Right,
Milky Way.
Go on, just try another one.
No.
One more and that's it.
I can't. I'm going to get diabetes.
Yeah, go on then.
No.
One more.
I can't.
Just one more.
Oh, no. Please stop. No. All right. One more teaser, which I like.
Yeah. Taste.
I prefer the Milky Way.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think the chocolates in here. Oh, the cat's in here.
Got chocolate on it.
Hopefully it's good. For me, Milky Way moves on. Right, we've compromised. Milky Way. Here we go.
Oh.
Hello, Mr. Midge.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Milky Way moves on to the final. Here we have it. Two star-crossed lovers. Both with Milky in their names.
Oh, yeah.
How weird is that?
Oh, oh gosh.
Alright. I'm going to try a little bit of Milky Bar.
I know what it is for me.
Well, yeah, you prefer the Rebels over Milky Way.
No, I'm talking about these. These.
Yeah, I know, but you, like I said... Going for taste. Yeah. For me,
I'll say the Milky Bar.
Milky Bar is better than a Milky Way. Hands down. And that's it.
It's amazing.
Out of all of the chocolates we've chosen,
I can't believe
we have chosen the one chocolate that doesn't have any fucking chocolate in it.
Oh god.
It's the only chocolate without any chocolate.
How weird is that?
The
But
winner
the taste
of it,
is so good.
it's so much better. Oh no. Oh, hold on.
God.
Absolute nutters, I know.
I know.
The winner.
You would never dream, would you?
No. And the UK king of confectionery, according to our expert opinion, which is an expert opinion, let me just say.
No.
The winner of it is Milky Bar. The only one without any bloody chocolate.
Wow.
Only thing it has is cocoa butter in it. The rest is, well, what was it? Condensed milk.
Yeah. And I think that's what does that's what makes the...
You know, their original marketing was I think it was something like have a bar of milk. It was like, oh, you could have a glass of milk or you could have a bar of milk. And that's kind of what they kind of like grew off of. Convenience. So it's like, oh, if you're leaving the house and you don't want to take a glass of milk, you just take a Milky Bar with you, and that's just as good. Because obviously, like I said, back in the day, this was baby formula.
Oh, how's this song now?
The Milky Bar kid is strong and tough. Only the best is good enough. Creamy milk, a whiter bar. The great taste that's in Milky Bar. Milky Bars love me. How in the world has Milky Bar won out of all of these?
I don't know.
We've had Cadbury's Dairy Milk. We've had Galaxy Chocolate. We've had Mars Bars. We've had Crunchies. We've had Maltesers. Terry's Chocolate Orange. Revels, which, to be honest,
they're good.
Yeah, they're all right. They're better than what they. I don't think they get the credit they deserve.
I don't think they get the credit they deserve. I think now, well, people should go and try it.
Yeah, but it is Russian roulette. Like,
yeah, but they're all good.
If you're looking for a thrill out of your chocolate, buy Revels, because you might get some that you really, really enjoy, and the others you're gonna have to throw away.
Or in my case, you might like them all.
Yeah, but that's probably a rare one. Milky Way's great. M&M's. Out of all of them, my least favourite was M&M's. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't like M&M's.
I did not like M&M's.
Double Decker I weren't too keen on.
No. And you had them growing up.
Yeah.
I
liked them when I was growing up. Yeah, they were good as I was growing up.
Things that
it was a new thing out at the time.
I don't know. I think Milky Way had quite an easy side of the tournament, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think M&M's, that was an easy win versus M&M's. Twix was quite boring. And I think the Milky Way versus the Revels, you still really like the Revels, but I on principle, I think the Milky Way tasted nicer. It was a nicer texture.
It's got a nice texture.
And you're not going to throw half the packet away. Normal person will throw half packet away of Revels.
Maybe.
Milky Way is consistent.
Yeah.
And then the other side, that's the side which is that's the hardest side, isn't it? The left side of the whole tournament was definitely the hardest. Maltesers versus Crunchy, that was a hard one straight off the bat.
That was hard.
Mars Bar versus Smarties.
That was hard, really, because I like it. I like them both, but I do when you taste it. The Smarties did taste.
Yeah, but the Smarties versus the Maltesers wasn't much of a match. Maltesers definitely tasted better than Smarties. Galaxy versus Milky Bar. The Galaxy was just too rich. And the Milky Bar was spot on.
Yeah, by far.
Double Decker Dairy Milk. Dairy Milk always wins on that one. That's the next one. Milky Bar versus Dairy Milk.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world?
No.
I honestly, before this whole thing started, I was thinking either Maltesers is king or Dairy Milk's king.
Yeah, same as me.
I didn't think anything else would get there.
Well, I thought even Terry's Orange, I thought that might even...
Yeah, maybe.
To be honest, but...
I didn't think our final would be Milky Bar and Milky Way.
Oh, no.
Like, I feel like that's the strangest final of anything. But either way, the winner of the UK confectionery taste test, whatever you want to call it, the king of confectionery is the Milky Way. No, the Milky Bar.
Yeah, the Milky Bar.
The Milky Bar is the king
of
confectionery. Josh is going to be ecstatic. Josh is going to love it because he thinks we're going to love him. And we do, but your Milky Bar is incredible, my dude. Ben thinks we're nutters, but it is what it is. The Milky Bar, compared to everything else, it surprised both of us. Neither of us thought it was going to be there, but it is. It's the winner.
They should all go home and try one against another bar of chocolate there.
I don't know if they sell them overseas. They must do. They must sell them in Europe because Nestle's a European brand. I don't know if they have them in America. Either way, if you have Milky Bars near you, buy one, eat one, And if you really don't
Against
believe
something
us,
else, yeah.
you have to compare it to something else, and you'll be like, actually,
Yeah.
the Milky Bar is great. Because the Milky Bar is the best one here. By far, I think, probably. Although it was tricky against Maltesers,
Yeah.
but against all the others, it far outwon them. It was definitely the better. Anyway, that's us done. That is our inaugural Halloween chocolate taste test complete. I don't know what will happen next year. Maybe it won't be chocolate. I've had enough chocolate for the next year.
Yeah.
Oh my word, we got chocolate everywhere as well. Thank you all for joining us. It was an interesting one. You know, I'm sure we'll do it again at some point. I'm sure we'll have these bracket fights again. And I'm sure we'll have plenty more guests. You know, at 450, we've got some other interesting streams coming up with, you know, some of the crazy things that we're doing. Make sure you go over to the YouTube channel, check that all out, do all the good things over there. Check it out on TikTok, because you might see some of the clips that people clip together on there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for coming on, my dear.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. And it's good to have someone else's point of view, because if I didn't have someone else's point of view, I don't know. I don't know what would have happened. Revels might not have got as far as it did.
I don't think it would.
Probably. I know. They were slightly better than Minstrel. It was tricky. It was the raisins that won me over. But yeah, either way, that is what it is. Milky Bar's the winner. Well done, Milky Bar, I suppose. Anyway. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.